All right, thank you guys for joining. Gonna go ahead and do another marathon draft on Underdog. Continue to crank these out until Thursday. Let's go ahead and share the screen. We'll get into it here, Underdog, and we'll see if we can get into a room that fills. Draft around the clock. Let's see what it looks like. 80%. Waiting for 4, so this will probably fill. Appreciate you guys being here. I know this is a late stream, but best ball is a worldwide sport. I don't know if it's a sport, worldwide fantasy football event. And thus, we've got people drafting all over the world. Different time zones. And for that reason, we can probably fill this room. Waiting for 4. Waiting for 3. Waiting for 2. And we are filled. So let's see what our position is here. Ooh, late in the draft. There's been a theme of late. And let's go ahead and get it. Looks like we've got a few folks in here with badges. I'm going to be drafting right next to Ace Hold'em 217. So we've got a poker player here who understands game theory, most likely, and strategy. So we'll get it. And this is cumulative points weeks 1 through 17. So we're definitely looking for some spike week guys. Your Shaheeds, your Gabe Davises. Yeah. Okay, draft starts in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And we are off and running. Eight picks away, no surprises. McCaffrey goes first. If you're wondering why I'm whispering, it's because I'm in my office and my kids are sleeping and I don't want to wake them up. So this is the price we pay to do 2 a.m. streams from where I live. Okay. So Lamb goes 2, Hill goes 3, Hall goes 4, St. Brown at 5, and Robinson at 6. We're going to sit here and really take this in. Really try to treat this as if this is the winning roster. Get every pick correct. And yes. Jamar Chase goes at 9. I'm going to go AJ Brown. Okay. So at 10, we'll go Garrett Wilson. No, we'll go Luka. I like his profile a lot more. I'll be back. The kiddo is awake. Oh. All right, we're back. The kiddo is back to sleep. Maybe not. All right, 10 picks away. I'll be right back. Alrighty. We are back 6 picks away. It's a quiet room, so I'm kind of just focused on the draft. You can sit here and watch me draft. I'll try to do some analysis as I get closer to my picks. But as of right now, I have Jonathan Taylor and Puka Nakua. And Ayuk here would be really nice. And I know we have a matchup between the Rams and the Los Angeles. Forget about that one. The Los Angeles Rams and 49ers play. I think it's week 15 or 16. And then week 17, the Rams have the Arizona Cardinals. All right, 2 picks away. I like Neighbors. I like DK. I like Moore. Devontae Moore. I like that a lot too. That gives me some options. Allen goes. I've got my anchor running back here. So again, structurally, at this point, I'm looking to build out wide receiver, sprinkle in my quarterback, sprinkle in a possible tight end, or play that later tight end game, and go 3 for the build if I'm going to go later. If I go earlier, I might keep it to 2. From a quarterback perspective, okay, Neighbor goes. So I like DJ Moore here. Also like DK. Oh, yeah, accumulated points throughout the year. Definitely spike weeks from DK. I think bigger floor. Let's go more. Ace Hold'em snatched up Metcalf. That's fine. I like Metcalf. I just like more. Pun intended. I'd be targeting a. Oh, wow. Okay. Rashad White seems a little early for White. He goes Rice. Here, without that Jalen Hurts, Devonta stack, I think I'm going to go Tank Dell. Now we're working on a Puka, DJ Moore, Tank Dell stack with our anchor in Taylor. Not my favorite anchor, but I think he's fine. Definitely has a lot of touchdown upside in this Shane Steichen led, or I should say Shane Steichen designed offense, coordinated offense, architected offense. Other words, offense. Please put it in the chat. Yeah, I like this. Look for Baltimore, possibly Andrews, stack brewing. Let's also get out there and get that week 17 that we had pulled up earlier. Here we go. I'll go ahead and put this into play. Indianapolis gets Denver. So I like those Denver pieces later. That would definitely be a target of mine. If we don't get, we'll want that. I want that Dulcich piece. Chicago. Who's Chicago play? Weeks 15, 16, 17. So on 15. Got Indy. Yeah, that San Francisco game I talked about. And then with the way this build is going so far, Indianapolis, Denver, Chicago, Minnesota. So Minnesota pieces as well. So we might want to tag up like a Jordan Addison. just in case. The bonehead, Jordan Addison. And then we go to week 16. We have ourselves Indianapolis, Tennessee. Okay, so those Tennessee pieces that I like. Your running backs, your Tajay Spearses, and your Pollards. Pollard's a little bit more expensive than I like. That's generally what I like to tag up in this range, just based on age. Swift as well. So 7 picks away. Mark Andrews, Indianapolis. And then week 17, Indianapolis gets the Giants. So Giants pieces as well. Okay, 3-1, like that. Indianapolis one more time. Indianapolis one more time has the Giants, Tennessee, and Denver. That's right. Zay, Mr. Mingo. If you're worthy. That puts me at Calvin Ridley. That's how I want to play this. Gets me into that Tennessee game stack, which I like. That's Anchor. Jameer Gibbs, okay. Rashi, DK Garrett, nice. Good game theory so far. I like that. Godwin, okay. So here, I think what makes sense is Rome Odunze or Anthony Richards. I just want to buy up all that rushing. Yeah, I like that. That's owning a huge, huge, huge portion of a Shane Steichen, Indianapolis Colts offense. So that is a big, big chunk, either through his passing, rushing, or Taylor's rushing. That is a massive, massive purchase right there. So yes, absolutely. that was the time to get the quarterback. Now I'm probably not going to get Rome anymore. I won't get Rome. I won't get these guys, but a Christian Watson in here, a Jackson Smith and Jigba as a run back would be awesome. We could get that second piece of the running back attack with a DeAndre Swift. Could also get into Denver as well. So a couple different ways to play that. Going to be in good shape. Definitely going to be in good shape. However we choose to do this, there's plenty of options with the way this build has come together. And this might be the one. You just never know. I think a Javonte tagged up with a Jonathan Taylor makes a lot of sense here. Also, getting our fifth receiver would make sense here. And we do need to keep our eye on the tight end position as well. Still other guys to get, though. And 10 picks away. They might be in need of some running backs. So that could help us. If they clear out this section, Ramadre would be completely okay with that. Like a Swift, Javonte, Jalen, all kind of makes sense. There's that Brian Thomas and the Keenan Allen and the Roma Dunza. Coleman. Definitely think we have some spike week production with these three guys. What's Minnesota touching? Minnesota weeks 15, 16, 17. You get Chicago, so that makes a lot of sense to get into Minnesota. 16. Seattle. Oh, yeah, so Seattle, Minnesota. That's all pretty nice. Okay. Josh Downs later. Definitely in play on this team now with this build. Adonai Mitchell and a Josh Downs, especially a Josh Downs. Obviously, Greg's not at the top here. You got Tony Pollard, probably. Warren, Javonte, Swift. Probably take a Swift here. Swift or Pollard. Definitely was not looking at that. So, based on ADP, fits the build, and get out of those week 14 buys that I'm going to be stuck in. So, we'll go DeAndre Swift here. I like this range. And then there's definitely a drop off. this would be an area to attack a fourth wide receiver. Your five, excuse me. Your five. Also want to stay out of those week 14 buys here. So we'll go ahead and in this range we have Jordan Addison and DeAndre Hopkins. I think based on age, spike week potential, probably will lean in to Addison if he's there. He is there. So get Addison as our 5. Is that right? Yeah, let's go ahead and get Addison as our 5. Or let's get Hopkins as our 5, and then see if we can't get Addison as our 6. Oh, 18 picks away, so that's not going to happen. It's okay. You basically bought up the Tennessee offense, so you definitely want to target a Will Levis at this point. That's going to make a lot of sense. Joshua Downs to go in here, or an Adonai Mitchell. Definitely time to look at the tight end. At this point, I think we are. Schultz, if we can't find anything else, that'll fit really nicely with Dell. Schultz, Delsich. We'll see if Ninjoku's there. If he's not, then yeah. Well, this is going to be a 3 tight end room for sure at this point with no powerhouse. If you were to get Ninjoku, which at this point isn't going to happen, then I would say 2 potentially. But with the spread out nature of this build, definitely going to want to go 3 on the tight end room. Also, like the run back here with yeah, there's definitely a drop off there. Gabe Davis already went. No, he still got some room to go. Okay, where is Gabe Davis? Probably want to tag him up. Okay. I like this build so far. Definitely can envision a Will Levis in this build. Caleb could get there too. But you're going to have to pay up for Caleb. I don't think that makes sense with the rest of this. You'd almost be better off with a Trevor Lawrence, Will Levis. Okay, 8 picks away. A Warren, or Robinson. 5 picks away. Lots of balance. Appreciate you guys being here. Shakir. Okay, if we do go Goddard, where is he going to be? Washington. Dallas. We know that. So Washington and Pittsburgh. Washington and Pittsburgh. So Addison as a 6 would be really crazy here. Get a little correlation with that NFC. Okay, good pick by him. Gotta give it to him. I think we go Dallas Goddard. And since we missed on Addison there, Nathan Brooks. I don't think we get Gabe back. So let's go big Gabe. Big game Gabe. In this range, a Trey Benson, the Dobbins. Dobbins Polk. I always kind of get into this Dobbins Polk back and forth now. Just is always there. I would like to get back in on Jaleel here. Also, Jalen Wright, but I would take Jaleel. He has a defined role, as does Dobbins. Two, three, four, five, six. That's my 6. My 5, my 4, 3, my 2, and my 1. That's pretty strong. Definitely would like to get a stack. So 1, 2, 3. They put me at 7, so probably 2 more. Please say Pittsburgh Philly. Oh, wow. Okay. That would fit well with where Pat Fairmouth goes. Or Schultz. and then get Dulcich at the end. And then Jaleel is my target. On probably the next time, or yeah, I think him is my 4. So if I go interesting, probably gonna need to go tight end here. Time to hammer some running backs for sure. Need to come out of this next one with 1, maybe 2 running backs. Useful running backs that can give me some weeks. Austin Eckler would be a target. So then with that, I would say, let's see, 1 tight end, 1 tight end. Out of 1 tight end, so let's go Pat Freiermuth. Although I have my concerns for sure. And here we will take J.K. Dobbins. Chargers play Broncos, is that right? Yeah, Chargers versus Tampa. The Broncos have that Indy play, so that will. Yes. So that'll work out well. 16 picks away. Would like a piece of Downs there. If I don't get Downs, then probably. Whew. That's our Levis area. Suppose we get Wendell later. Could definitely go Simmett. I would say Downs would probably be my target here, and then Ray Davis. Who are they playing? Weeks 15, 16, and 17. I know 17 is the Jets. 16, it looks like New England. Okay. I could get in on that New England pick. Arizona. No, sorry. What was your name? Buffalo. Detroit. I don't have any Detroit. So that's not a terribly convincing team to go get. Michael Wilson, yes. And down. I think I'm out of here with one of those two. That'd be my wide receiver. 7. And one running back. Okay. Who do you have that you wanted that guy? Guess you had. You are definitely behind. I'm definitely behind in your wide receiver, so that's a good pick. So Buffalo's not terribly convincing because I don't have Detroit. There might get New England, but I don't at the moment. Four wide receivers. Yeah, this guy's way behind the 8 ball. And pick station, and then this guy. Now's my Joshua Downs. He's been sniping me. Okay, well, if that's going to happen, then I'm just going to have to go Ray Davis here. He might be naked. I do not have a jet at the moment. I said Buffalo. Buffalo gets New York. New England. New England and Detroit. This is probably where I just touch up my Will Levis shares because of everything that's riding on that game. Go ahead and snag that. It's a decent build, but it's got problems for sure. I'm not going to run into near as many problems, and as much as I love Joshua Downs, there's other pieces. would have liked it, but I can get the other side of that and get window, and that might be more optimal, to be honest. I do like a dart throat and cowing as well. Tampa Bay, that's Los Angeles. So there's correlation there. Tampa Bay gets Dallas, Army, Dallas, but there that Los Angeles. So that Jalen McMillan, upside rookie, and then pair him with the Wendell. Where's Yossi Bosch? Could have used that. Okay. So one more. I would go for the upside of Senate. Senate goes. What you want? A Washington piece? Okay. I'm probably okay if we don't get them. Um, Won't get that. That's weird. This guy seems too good. Okay. He's 4. This guy's been sniping me all night, so it would only make sense He'd get one more snipe. He's going to go for the high upside. Tight end. But if he doesn't, I could also put Drake May into play here with his upside. So Drake May is definitely an option. We do have that running quarterback. Let's go Dulcich. I think he offers just a little bit more spike week upside. Cowan. And because of the Richardson build, I think Cowan makes more sense on this one. So you went to quarterback. That is a good team. Once again, we pull it off. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Comment on this build. Let me know what you think. But I think that this is definitely a strong team. Appreciate you guys stopping by. We'll talk to you in the morning for the next live stream.